Good morning and thank you for joining us for this week's edition of Eagle 7 News. I'm Chinu Her.
And I'm Josiah Eliff. If you haven't been keeping up with us, Eagle 7 News has gone through several changes this year. The latest is a new background that was put up in the studio last week. The background was designed by staff at 5 Eyewitness News. A company called Digigraphics in Minneapolis fabricated it for us. This is the most noticeable change to our set in 5 years. Your comments are welcome via Twitter and Facebook.
With the election results in for Northwestern's new student government, Jordan Beckers and Tara Tomey were able to catch up with the new student body president and vice president. They let us in on their plans for next year.
My name is Daniel Plack. I'm the student body president for the 2013-2014 school year.
And I'm David Morin, and I'm going to be the vice president position for the same year.
I'm very happy that the students were as involved as they were in the whole election process, and that students actually do care about student government and care about their representation and the future of the school.
Really, excitement is a huge part of it, and just looking forward to an anticipation, continuing to do what student government has done well. Student government is like almost at its climax right now. Let's just keep that excitement going and keep that momentum and that just everything that's great about student government.
I'm looking forward to just taking Northwestern to the next level. Over this next year, we'll transition into university status as an institution. And on a personal level, we will both continue to be men of integrity and just seeking to be the best leaders and servants that we know how. And we love student government. We love Northwestern. We're all about making this place awesome for the future students who would come here. Again, I'm really excited just to work on unity within the student body, work on representing the students, and just making Northwestern the best that it can be over this next year.
On Saturday, I emceed the Multicultural Festival at the Student Center, and it was a blast. Forrest was the sponsor and welcomed students, parents, and faculty to enjoy the show. Eagle 7's Julie Benoit was at the event and has the details.
Northwestern College's 4th annual Multicultural Festival was held in the Robertson Student Center this last Saturday. While the festival hosted some traditional favorites like the Fashion and Talent Show, Northwestern tried out some new events as well, like our Arts and Crafts Center, as well as a few new acts. So what is your role in the Multicultural Festival this year?
Well, today I'll be in the fashion show representing Japan, so I'll be wearing the traditional Japanese robe. My family lives in Japan, they're missionaries there, so I grew up in Japan and I have a lot of interest for the country and the culture.
I'm representing Sri Lanka, which is half of my biological heritage. So.
I'm the MC. I'm co-hosting it with Max Reimer, the student body president.
What does multicultural mean to you?
We all come from so many different cultures, and everyone has a different culture of their own, and it's just a way of celebrating that.
Multicultural to me just means, people from all different backgrounds, all different cultures coming together and living in the same community and being able to exist as one community.
People from the U of M, Bethel, and Hamlin showed up, making Northwestern College's 4th annual Multicultural Festival a huge success.
This week I caught up with 2 NWC students who worked long, irregular hours to serve and love people with disabilities. You've seen their representatives in the Billy Graham Commons. ACR, which stands for Acceptance, Communication, and Respect, provides residential service to people with physical and developmental disabilities. With over 50 homes in the Twin Cities area, the organization currently supports over 200 residents. Haley Jacobs and Dustin Berg are NWC students who have been working hard to serve those who live in ACR's local establishments.
I work at an ICF house and an immediate care facility. We make them food, we make supper, we make cupcakes, we make scrapbooks, we do all kinds of fun stuff.
For my job, I'm the awake night guy. So I get there at 11 p.m. and go until 7 a.m.
In addition to their late hours and odd tasks, these employees had to undergo special health and service training.
Giving meds and behavioral stuff.
Because I'm an engineering major working at a medical house, so it was a stretch.
Although Haley and Dustin have different responsibilities at ACR, they both agree that the rewards extend far beyond the paycheck.
One of the residents who is non-ambulatory, meaning he doesn't talk very well, the first thing he shouted was, "Hug me!" And I hadn't even met him, and he was already yelling at me to hug him, so that was pretty cute the first day I got there.
I think 3 of the guys in my home, you can hold a pretty steady conversation with them. You get to go in there and just sit in their room for a while and just chat. So.
Well, it's back, ladies and gentlemen. Humans vs. Zombies is getting ready for its spring game this semester. Dan Hinkle has the story for us.
Humans vs. Zombies. Almost everyone, if not everyone on campus, knows what Humans vs. Zombies is. However, I brought in Caleb to remind us and to talk about Humans vs. Zombies.
Well, basically, Humans vs. Zombies is a giant game of tag that happens across the whole of campus. Every night there are objective-based missions that kind of form the meat and potatoes of where the real fun begins to happen.
To some people, it may just be a crazy game that involves a lot of disruptions and not much good. Nothing could be further from the truth, according to Caleb, the host of this semester's game.
This is a very student-run game. I also think one thing that's really unique about Humans vs. Zombies is it offers an opportunity for many different people to excel and do well in that activity.
There are a lot of reasons people might not want to join the game. Maybe they're not athletic, they're super busy, or even a little creeped out by it. Yet Caleb tells me that people of any skill set are capable of being a great player, and even if you are super busy, you are still able to participate in the game and still maintain your schedule.
Any Northwestern student can play this game. We do require that you're living on campus, and living on campus is defined as sleeping on campus. The game will start on April 29th and go through May 4th. If you want to be involved, you can talk to either Wyatt or myself. We can invite you to the event page of Humans vs. Zombies, where we'll be posting the rules, we'll be scheduling meeting times for players to get together.
Now, if you're creeped out about the whole thing, there's not a lot we can do for that. But don't worry, the players don't bite, even the zombies. For Eagle 7 News, I'm Dan Hinkle.
Monday, April 15th, the red carpet will be coming back to Northwestern College. The annual 516 Film Festival will be taking place at 7 p.m. at Maranatha Hall. Invite your friends and family and come dressed in your best gowns and formal attire. You won't want to miss this event filled with student-made films, documentaries, music videos, and popcorn. Now it's about time for chapel to start, so be sure to check us out on Facebook and Twitter, and don't forget to tell us about your odd jobs. I'm Chinu Her.
And I'm Josiah Eliff. Have a great weekend.